obviously hockey t-shirts, obviously we are huge hockey fans.
Oh, yeah.
There has never been anything good out there for us to wear outside of the house. Usually when you have a hockey t-shirt, you wear it as like a workout shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Or something you wear like when your
Cut the
heater's
sleeves
broken
off.
in those unfortunate nights that you have to actually sleep in a shirt. It sucks. I mean, look at some of these shirts that we've worn recently.
Check them out. Which is why, Kings fans, tonight we are wearing shirts by Grinder Threads. Check them out. I know, they're kind of awesome. Right, so in place of Alexei Ponikarovsky, who is on the injured reserve, the Kings needed to call up someone, and that person was Dwight King, who most people really don't know who that is. We're going to tell you about that in a new segment we like to call, Who the Hell is Dwight King?
He's from Meadow Lake, Saskatoon.
He's 6'3", 225 pounds.
He was drafted in the 4th round, 109th overall in 2007.
He's played for the Lethbridge Hurricanes, Ontario Reign, and the Manchester Monarchs.
He's physical and gritty.
He has 9 points in 16 games for the Manchester Monarchs on their Calder Cup run.
He is at best a poor man's Alexei Ponikarovsky.
He is not Glenn Murray.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dwight King. We want to throw out some kind of crazy ideas that we have to sort of turn this season around, salvage it, and maybe make the playoffs. So, you know what? You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
All right, Chris, let's get nuts. Let's bring up Thomas Hickey, number 4 overall in 2007. He's got 6 goals and 20 points in the Chester.
You know what this team needs? A defenseman that can score, in addition to our guys who sometimes score. So, you know what? It's worth a shot. Why not? The guy's a little dude. He can score sometimes. Yeah, he's only got 6 goals and 20 points in Manchester, but hey, let's get nuts.
Let's do it.
All right, Kings fans, like we've said before, it's time to fire Murray because he's too nice. I think we should hire an asshole coach like a Ken Hitchcock or Mark Crawford, which I don't think is available anymore. But bring Crawford back. Let's get nuts.
Let's bring Crawford back. Let's bring back that hair and that that just mentality of screaming and getting in everybody's faces and not really teaching anybody how to play defense. Let's absolutely bring up Crawford.
Now is the time.
While we're at it, let's go to the New York Rangers and let's trade somebody for John Tortorella who can come in and kick somebody's ass.
Perfect fit for this team.
Absolutely. Let's get nuts. All right, let's get nuts. Oscar Moeller, bring him up permanently. 3 goals in 4 games for the Los Angeles Kings this season. This guy needs to be up with the big club.
Yeah, little guy, he's got a ton of heart. Plays like he wants to win the game every single time, never gets lazy. This guy is going to make it happen with the Kings. Give him another chance.
Yeah, Stanley Cup.
It's time to convert Ponikarovsky into a defenseman. Yes, it's worked for Dustin Buffalo, even though he was originally a defenseman. But whatever. Ponikarovsky, he has the build, he has the play, the game style that I can see him being a defenseman. Makes sense. Let's do it. Let's get nuts.
Absolutely. Ponikarovsky made to be a defenseman. I mean, look at how successful Brian Boyle for the Los Angeles Kings was when we converted him to a defenseman. Big guy, uses his body, absolutely. That's the key to the Norris Trophy. Let's get nuts. All right, Kings fans, let's get really, really nuts. Let's call it Martin Jones. Bernier sucks. I mean, think about how good Quick was when he thought Jonathan Bernier was just riding his ass, and then the pressure fell off, and so did Jonathan Quick. Let's get nuts. Call it Martin Jones.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, come on. Bernier needs to sit a game. Let's get Jones up there. It makes sense to me. I mean, this guy's going to play his heart out. He'll be up to big clubs. Sure, Manchester will be screwed, but whatever. Get these guys a little fire into their ass again. Let's get nuts.
Yeah.
All right, so Kings fans, so obviously we're not at the game tonight. We're at Keith's house watching the game in warm conditions.
Toasty.
So we'd like to bring back a segment that we always do when we hit the road. Did this on the podcast for years, and it is called, How's That One Guy Doing?
How is he? Randy Jones, Tampa Bay Lightning defenseman, 1 goal and 10 assists, still playing like a 7th D man. Truthfully said, no one likes him.
True. Alexander Frolov, New York Rangers forward, 7 goals, 9 assists, lazy, defiant, major 4th-line minutes. You know what, Frolov? Next stop, KHL.
Eric Herzberg, waived by the LA Kings, played 2 games in the Chester, and then went to the KHL, where he has a 10-4 record and a .929 save percentage. I remember when he was all cute and mobile, but with that kind of stat, call up Herzberg.
Sean O'Donnell. 1 goal, 10 assists. Randy Jones-like numbers. Playing for the Philadelphia Flyers now, and lucky for him, he's actually on a good team, still making that $1 million. And, you know, the 39-year-old guy is still giving his speeches to the kids, telling people what to and what not to eat. So good for him.
Rightus Evenons. 1 game played, no goals, no assists, yet still a -1. Rightus Evenons now out with a concussion, has been since the beginning of the season. Good news for Flames fans, he's actually better off the ice. All right, so Kings fans, Oscar Moeller, my guy, is on Twitter. Check him out, OM89. I don't know why it's 89 and not 9, but yeah, let's not split hairs here. And it's been sending some interesting tweets. And the first one, and this is an actual quote, this isn't us just being funny. He tweeted the other day, making my little Mexican, Alec Martinez, come up and get me so I can get some food. What a guy.
Wow.
I mean, he's Swedish. I don't know if it's racist. I don't know if he knows any better.
Yeah.
But incidentally, he did have other tweets that he tweeted, you know, to us privately. So we wanted to present to you a little segment we like to call Oscar Moeller's Other Tweets.
Yeah, this is great stuff, too. Yeah. This is another one he had. He said, man, it's been a couple of months since I've been to L.A. Drew's gotten fat. Too many donuts. I mean, yeah, I was going to argue that one.
Another one, dang, bummed that Grandpa JW got hurt. Not even a freakish injury, a straight-up legit one. Good for me.
I mean, he feels bad, obviously, but it is his chance. Yeah. So. Okay. How about this one? Hope the Kings fans don't boo me tonight if I only take 2 shots. Ha. Hey, you never know.
And finally, hey, Coach Murray, who I guess is also on Twitter, please keep me on the top line tonight. I don't want to play with Westy.
That's fair.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah,
personally.
No. Yeah. Hey, Kings fans, every year we give out our gifts because, you know, we're like that.
And we're rich.
To the Kings players or members of the organization. Things that we know they need, things that they want, things that we want to give them. So let's start this off this year. Matt Green.
Matt Green. Greener, you're getting an actress from Deadwood. She's hot, single, and since you're Matt Green, she's probably good to go. Oh yeah, and she's a massage therapist as well.
All right, so this one's for Terry Murray. It is a book deal with Harcourt Brace. Now, you can finally publish that novel, that magnum opus that you've been wanting to put out, called How to Switch Lines and Piss Off People.
Kyle Clifford, eye surgery. You're mean, you're doing great in the NHL, but you have the most menacing stare since Linda Blair in The Exorcist.
So this one's for Willie Mitchell. A full body cast. Dude, we so need you in the lineup, so a little discomfort is something you're just going to have to deal with.
Jonathan Quick, a back brace, because you've been carrying this team on your shoulders since the puck dropped at the start of the year. Oh, and the Vezina too.
All right, Kings fans, so we're in the midst of a very long road trip, and the one thing that sucks about these road trips is that you're away from Staples and the home games for so long, so we like to give out the things that we really miss about not being at Staples Center.
Number 1, that really annoying fan in my section that keeps yelling, hit him in the uterus 8 times a game.
When are Dead Marsh and Pelfy coming back?
Seeing Bailey the mascot hump opposing fans' legs.
I love that. Sitting looking at the ice crew with that t-shirt gun, wondering if they pointed it right at my stomach 3 feet away, would it hurt?
Rental Man.
And lastly, the thing that we miss about being at Staples Center is witnessing jersey fouls like Cup Contender, Stamkos, and Klutz for Vezina.
Was that real?
All right, Kings fans, so the summer is here, and it's time to make those tough decisions, and it's time to say goodbye to a couple of people. Now, I know nothing's official yet, but we here at KingsCast would like to say see ya to a friend, and that friend is Alexei Ponikarovsky.
Pani. The Kings brought you in at a non-discounted rate of $3.4 million as a Kovalchuk alternative. Hell, I prefer Russians over Ukrainians anyway, so we most likely gots to say see ya.
Pony, some say you had a decent playoffs, using that big body to gain position and establish a physical game. Well, those people are idiots. You were benched 2 games and you sucked. So we're about 95% sure that we're going to be saying, see ya!
Alexei, after all was said and done, you had 5 goals and 10 assists for 15 points. Dude, Rob Scuderi had 15 points, so we most likely probably gots to say, see ya!
Ponikarovsky, before the season started, we all thought you'd be an imposing presence in the corners. Yeah, maybe in the corner of the locker room when everyone was avoiding you. So listen, comrade, I think it's time, because we gots to say,
See ya!